Hello, everyone, and welcome to the preliminary stage of the 2023 National Championship of the National Science and Math Quiz. This contest will feature Okomfo Senior High School, Ejisuman Senior High School, and University Practice Senior High School. Let's meet the contestants. Okomfo Senior High School is represented by
Prince Toby
and
Charlotte Feka.
Charlotte. Prince and Charlotte, you are welcome. Okomfo Senior High School put up a good performance in the regional qualifiers this year. And they hope to leave a mark in the national championship. All the best. Ejisuman Senior High School is represented by
Usukwati Ebenezer
and
Gansa Nana Kwame.
okay. Ebenezer and Nana Kwame, you are also welcome. Last year, we didn't see you, but they said they are back. And they gave us a good run in the regional qualifiers, and they hope to also make their mark in the national championship. University Practice SHS. University Practice SHS is represented by
Ginyanu Sedem Benedict
and
Boa Benjamin.
Benedict and Benjamin, you are welcome. So, University Practice Senior High School, you were very impressive last year. They went through the preliminary and the 1-8 stage, scoring 79 points and 40 points, respectively. But unfortunately, they couldn't proceed to the quarterfinals. But this year, they've told me that they are here to even score more than they did last year. So I wish you all the best as well. The National Science and Maths Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GWEL and supported by Joy News, AT, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Pepsodent Toothpaste, Better Malt, Garnet, Coronation Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Cowbell, Bell Aqua, GTP, Newmont, Ghana, Africa World Airlines, and YFM. I am Dr. Anita Opon, your quiz mistress, and this is a primetime production. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest has 5 rounds. And not to waste time, we'll go straight to round 1. And in round 1, the questions are posed to each school. So each contest goes to each question goes to each school. Contestants, it's your own question. So take the time to give your answer. Because I'll only accept 1 answer. I don't accept 2 answers, 3, no. Okay, 1 answer. So take your time and give the answer. If the question involves calculation, you have 30 seconds to give the answer. If no calculation, 10 seconds to give an answer. Correct answer, 3 points. If it's incorrect, I may pass the question on for a bonus, and the first out of the 2 other schools can press the bell to answer. If a correct answer is given, 1 point. An incorrect answer, a deduction of 1 point. So, let's begin round 1. I will start from Okomfo Senior High School, but it's a preamble to all schools. Express as partial fractions. Express as partial fractions. Okomfo, the numerator is x minus 13. The denominator is x minus 3 in one bracket. The next bracket, x plus 2.
So
Yes.
we have a fraction with numerator -8 over
Please speak loudly into the microphone.
a fraction with numerator -8 over expression x minus 3 plus 15 over the expression x plus 2.
No, that is incorrect. Ejisuman for a bonus.
We have the expression, first expression, with numerator -2 and denominator x minus 3, plus another expression with numerator 3 and then denominator x plus 2.
Yes, that's correct. Your major question, Ejisuman. Numerator is 3x minus 3. Denominator is the expression in one bracket x plus 1, the next bracket x minus 2.
Madam,
Yes, go on.
we have first expression with numerator
Numerator is x minus 5. Denominator in one bracket x minus 1, the other bracket x minus 2. Yes, Benedict.
A fraction with numerator 4 and denominator x minus 1. That minus another fraction with numerator 3 and denominator x minus 2.
That's correct. Another preamble. Explain the benefits of the given feature on the parasitic mode of life of a parasite living in the guts of its host. Explain the benefits of the given feature of the parasitic mode of life of a parasite living in the guts of its host. Okomfo Anokye Senior High School. Flat body. Charlotte.
So the flat body gives the parasite a high surface area so that it can absorb or it can gain nutrients from its host.
Yes, that's correct. Ejisuman, production of large number of eggs. Anakwesi. Anakwame. Sorry.
Okay. The large number of eggs produced in the gut will help the parasite to produce more offsprings or more parasites in the gut so that there will be more, so that then they will gain more nutrients from the gut of its host.
Two out of three. Is to increase the chances of survival. Okay? Right. University practice. Respire anaerobically. Benedict.
This will help them survive because in the gut there is low amount of oxygen. And so if the parasite is capable of respiring anaerobically, then it will be able to thrive and survive
Yes,
in that
that is
condition.
correct. Another preamble. Provide the molecular formula of the conjugate base of the given compound. So I'll give a compound and you are to give the molecular formula of the conjugate base. Okomfo Anokye, propan 1-ol.
So we have C, C3, H4OH minus.
No. University practice for a bonus.
C3, H7, O minus.
That's correct. Ejisuman. Butanoic acid. Nana Kwame.
C4, H9, O2 minus.
That is incorrect. University practice.
C3, H7, COO minus.
Yes, that's correct. Your own question. University practice. Phenol. Benjamin.
C6, H5, O minus.
That is correct. Okomfo Anokye, senior high. Find the change in potential energy of a 1.5 kilogram object when it is raised 1.6 meters above ground. Charlotte.
So I have 24 joules.
That is correct. Ejisuman. Find the change in potential energy of a 4 kilogram object when it falls 5 meters. Nana Kwame.
200 joules.
That is incorrect. University practice.
Negative 200 joules.
That is correct. Your major question. Find the height through which a 3 kilogram object is raised when its potential energy increases by 15 joules. Benjamin.
0.5 meters.
That is correct. A preamble. Find the range of the trigonometric function. Find the range of the trigonometric function. Okomfo Anokye senior high. Y equals 5 sine x plus 7.
Y is such that 2 less than y
less than 12.
That is incorrect. For a bonus, I'll come back to the answer. Ejisuman, y equals 8 minus 12 cos x. Nana Kwame.
Minus 12,12.
No, that's not correct. For a bonus, university practice, y equals 8 sine x minus 2.
So
Benedict.
we have the range to be y is such that y is a member of all real numbers and negative 10 less than y less than 6.
That is incorrect. For a bonus, okay, so for Okomfo, your answer was y is such that y is greater than or equal to 2, but less than or equal to 12. Then for Ejisuman, the answer was y is such that y is greater than or equal to negative 4, but less than or equal to 20. Then for university practice, y is such that y is greater or equal to negative 10, but less than or equal to 6. A preamble. Another preamble. Name one important nematode parasite of humans. So when I get to you, you give me one important nematode parasite of humans. Okomfo. Ejisuman, do you have one for me? Yes.
Earthworm.
No. You are even bailed out. University practice.
Ascaris.
Ascaris is correct. Okay, another preamble. Indicate the molecular geometry of the given species. Indicate the molecular geometry of the given species. Okomfo. Try iodide ion, which is I3 minus.
Linear.
Linear is correct. Ejisuman Senior High. Hydrozonium ion, H3O plus. For a bonus, university practice.
Trigonal pyramidal.
That is correct. Your own question. University practice. Sulfate ion, SO4 2 minus.
Square planar.
No. For a bonus. It is tetrahedral. Benedict is Benjamin, you're smiling. Did you know that one? Okay. The last set of questions for round one. Okomfo Anokye. Find the acceleration at t equals 2 seconds of a particle whose velocity varies with time t as 5t squared I meters per second cube.
We have 20 I meters per second squared.
That is correct. Ejisuman, find the acceleration at t equals 5 seconds for a particle whose velocity varies with time t as 4tj meters per second squared. Nana Kwame.
4j meters per second squared.
That is correct. University practice. Find the acceleration at t equals 4 seconds of a particle whose velocity varies with time t as 5I meters per second plus 2t squared j meters per second cube.
$16 meters per second squared.
That is correct. And that ends round one. At the end of round one, Okomfo Anokye Senior High School had 12 points. At the end of round one, Ejisuman Senior High School had 9 points. Okomfo Anokye Senior High School had 12 points. University Practice Senior High School had 22 points. We move to round two. In this round, we have Pepsodent Speed Race. Questions go to all the schools at the same time. So the first to press the bell gets the opportunity to answer for 3 points if the answer is correct. If it's incorrect, the second school that pressed the bell gets the opportunity to answer for 2 points if it's correct. If that answer is also incorrect, the third school has the opportunity to answer for 1 point if the answer is correct. All incorrect answers, a deduction of 1 point. This is speed race. So, I'm assuming when you press the bell, your answer is what? Ready. So when you press the bell, you have 3 seconds to give an answer. Or you hear this bell. Yes. When you hear that bell, it means I'm moving on to the next school or whatever. Okay? Uh-huh. And if you don't give that answer within the 3 seconds, we deduct 1 point. So please be sure your answer is what? Ready before you press the bell. The speed race is sponsored by Pepsodent toothpaste. I'm not seeing any smiles, but with Pepsodent, every smile matters. Okay. Question 1. What is the reactance of a 0.12 millihenry inductor at a frequency of 21 kilohertz? The answer is 16 ohms. Next question. If the unstretched length of a spring constant 1,000 newtons per meter is 15 centimeters, what is the tension in the spring when it is stretched to 16 centimeters? University practice.
10 newtons.
10 newtons is correct. Next question. Find the temperature change of an object of heat capacity 1,800 joule per Kelvin when it loses 450 joules of heat. Ejisuman Senior High. Nana Kwame.
25 Kelvin.
That is incorrect. University practice.
2.5 by 10 raised to the power -1 Kelvin.
That is incorrect. Confanochi, this is all yours. Charlotte said no. Okay, go on.
0.25 Kelvin.
No. University practice, Okomfo, you gave the same answer, but you forgot the negative sign. So it's negative 0.25 Kelvin. Next question. A bag contains 6 black balls and 4 white balls. 2 balls are randomly selected without replacement. Find the probability both balls are white. Ejisuman. Ebenezer.
We have the probability to be 5/6.
That is incorrect. Which school press next? 1. Okomfo.
1/3.
That is incorrect. University practice.
2/15.
That is correct. Next question. Find the equation of the tangents to the curve y equals 2x² minus 7x plus 9 at the point where x equals 2. University practice.
X minus y equals 1.
Yes, that's correct. Next question. If log to the base 2 of A equals log to the base 4 of B, express B in terms of A. Yes, university practice.
B is equal to A².
Yes, that's correct. Next question. What are the 2 prime contaminants in lake eutrophied by sewage and agricultural waste? What's the main component of fertilizers? You don't know? Who knows? Hey, we don't have farmers here. NPK. Right? So nitrogen and the phosphates. That's the answer we're looking for. Which part of the nephron is involved in active reabsorption of sodium? Okomfo.
The distal convoluted tubule.
That is not correct. University practice?
The proximal convoluted tubule.
Yes, that's correct. Next question. Mention the process by which a haploid plant produces male or female gametes. University practice?
Gametogenesis.
Nope, that's not correct. Mitosis or mitosis. The next question. A radioisotope has a half-life of 4.2 minutes. Given 48 grams of the isotope, how much of it will remain after 25.2 minutes? Yes, university practice?
0.75 grams.
That is correct. The next question. How many moles of acid are involved in the conversion of 1 mole of chlorine gas to the chlorate anion? Yes, Okomfo Anokye.
2 moles.
That is incorrect. So this is a Riddles reaction. The balanced equation will be Cl2 plus 6 moles of water going into 2ClO3 minus plus 12 moles of H plus 10 electrons, so 12 moles of the acid. The last question for round 2. What is the pH of 0.010 mole per decimeter cube of a weak acid, given that its dissociation constant is 1.0 times 10 to the power negative 6? Yes, university practice.
10.
That is incorrect. Number 2.
1.5.
That is incorrect. So at the end of round 2, Ejisuman Senior High School had 6 points. Okomfo Senior High School had 8 points. University Practice Senior High School had 34 points. Round 3, the problem of the day round. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. The NSMQ star is given to a school that is able to earn a perfect score of 10. That is, get all the questions correct. A star at this stage of the competition is worth 500 Ghana cedis, and it goes to the team, the contestants. I hope you are ready to win some money. Okay. So the questions go to all the schools, and when I finish reading, you have 4 minutes to provide a solution on the interactive screens behind you. After which I'll grade your solutions, then give the solution from the consultant and award points for your solutions. Okay? The NSMQ STAR is sponsored by the Prudential Life Insurance Ghana for every life, for every future. You may stand up, go to your screens, and go to the whiteboard. Okay. Now you can turn the paper for the problem of the day. It's from chemistry. 2-acetobenzoic acid is a monobasic acid. 1. Calculate the pH of the solution formed when 2.7 grams of the 2-acetobenzoic acid is dissolved in 60.0 centimeter cube of the solution. 2. What is the percentage dissociation of the acid in question 1? 3. Would a buffer solution be formed if 50 centimeter cube of 0.40 moles per decimeter cube of sodium hydroxide solution is added to the acid solution? Explain. Take the dissociation constant of 2-acetobenzoic acid as 4.0 times 10 to the power negative 4. You have 4 minutes. Start now. Use the pen given. Please stop writing. Have a seat. Do you have some on the next page? Page 1. The next one. Now, so I have the solutions from the contestants. Let's look at the solution from the consultants. So the first thing we need to do is to calculate the molarity of the acid from the given mass and the volume and its molecular mass. And then we'll write an equation, a dissociation reaction for the acid. And from there, we estimate the amount of the hydrozonium ions formed at what? Equilibrium. So the molecular mass, you can easily calculate it from the molecular formula that was given. So that is 180 grams per mole. If you're able to do that, 1 point. Then if you're able to determine the concentration, which it will be the amount given, 2.7 grams, divided by the molecular weight, 180, times the volume that was given, which is the 60.0 centimeter cube, you should get the concentration to be 0.25 moles per decimeter cube. If you get that one, also 1 point. Then, in order for us to find the amount of hydrozonium ions, we need to write the dissociation reaction, which is the acid plus water, or HA plus H2O, the reversible arrow, giving H3O plus A minus, which is the conjugate base. If you're able to do that, another point. Then, from the Ka expression, you can get the concentration of the H3O+, which is given as the square root of the concentration of the acid times the Ka value, which we were given in the question. So that should give you 1.0 times 10 to the power negative 2 moles per dm cube. If you get that correct, 1 point. So from there, we can find the pH, which is the negative log of the concentration of the H3O+, and that should be 2.00. If you get that, 1 point. Right? Okay. Now we can find the percentage dissociation by dividing the amount that has dissociated over the initial concentration of the acid times 100%. The amount that dissociated was 0.01, and the initial concentration of the acid was what? 0.25. So that should give you 4.0%. That is the percentage dissociation. If you get that correct, to 1 point. Then the last question says, would a buffer solution be formed if 50 centimeter cube of 0.40 mole per decimeter cube of sodium hydroxide solution is added to the acid solution? Then you explain your answer. So from what we calculated, the number of moles of the acid will be 0.015 moles. And then you calculate the number of moles of the base, you have 0.020 moles. If you're able to do that, 1 point. Then, if you compare, you realize that the number of moles of the base is in excess than that of the acid. And in order to have a buffer, you need the conjugate base and the weak acid. So, no, there will not be any buffer forming. That is the solution from the consultants. Now let's move to the solution provided by our contestants. Ejisuman Senior High. You are able to calculate the molecular mass, so 1 point there. Then in order to get the concentration, you found the moles, but you had an arithmetic error. You are on the right track, but the error cost you. So you're not able to get to the concentration, and that's where you got to. So you get 1 out of 10. I'm surprised none of you even wrote that equation. It's very, very important. Okomfo Senior High, you also were able to get the molecular mass. So 1 point there, you were able to calculate the concentration of the acid, another point there, and that's where you got to. So they get 2 out of 10. Then we have University Practice Senior High School. They also got the molecular mass correct. They got the concentration correct. They moved to 2, but like I said, they didn't write the equation. They didn't find the amount of the acid in solution. They opted to use the pH equation, and even that they couldn't finish, so they also get 2 out of 10. And that brings us to the end of round 3. So at the end of round 3, Ejisuman Senior High School, 7 points. Okomfo Senior High School, 10 points. University Practice Senior High School, 36 points. Oh, don't be sad. We've not finished. Round 4. Substitution, yes, substitution. So we have for Okomfo Senior High School, Kwame J is coming for Charlotte. Then for Ejisuman Senior High School, Abdul Rahman Awal is coming in for Nana Kwame Gansa. Okay. Kwame and Abdul, you are welcome. I hope you bring some joy. They are all looking sad. Eh? We haven't finished yet. Okay. So round 4, the true or false statements round. In this round, questions are posed to each school. Statements. There are statements to each school. And you have 10 seconds to tell me whether the statement is true or false. Correct answer, 2 points. Incorrect, a deduction of 1 point. We don't want you guessing. So if you don't know, it's not a crime. You can decide not to answer and allow the first out of the other 2 schools to press the bell and gives the correct answer, 2 points. Incorrect answer, -1. I'll start from Okomfo Anokye Senior High School. But it's a preamble. An object is launched at an angle above the horizontal near the surface of Earth. An object is launched at an angle above the horizontal near the surface of Earth. Okomfo Anokye Senior High, the object moves in a vertical plane.
False.
Kwame, that's not correct. Ejisuman. The trajectory of the object is a parabola. Yes, Ebenezer.
It's true.
Ebenezer, yes. University practice. The object instantaneously moves horizontal at the apex of its trajectory. Yes.
True.
Yes, it's true. Another preamble. A, B, and C are points in space. A, B, and C are points in space. Okomfo Anokye Senior High. A, B, C are collinear if they are in the same plane. Kwame.
False.
Kwame, that's correct. Ejisuman. A, B, C are coplanar if they are on the same line. Yes, Ebenezer.
It's true.
Yes, it's true. University practice Senior High. The segments AB and BC are perpendicular if angle ABC is a right angle.
True.
Yes, it's true. Okomfo Anokye Senior High. Termites are one of the few organisms that are able to utilize cellulose as a food source.
True.
Yes, it's true. Ejisuman, termites live together in colonies in which there are overlapping generations and a division of labor among different castes. Ebenezer.
It's true.
Yes, it's true. University practice. Soldier termites are sightless, completely white, and are the caste responsible for foraging, building tunnels, and caring for the young.
False.
Yes, it's false. Another preamble. The equilibrium expression for a reaction is given by the equilibrium expression for a reaction is given by K equals the concentration of CO2 to the power 3 divided by the concentration of O2 to the power 5. Or I'll read it this way. The equilibrium expression for a reaction is given by K equals square bracket CO2 all cubed divided by, in square brackets, O2 all to the power 5. Right. Okomfo Anokye Senior High. The reaction contains only one reactant and one product. Kwame?
True.
No. Ejisuman Senior High. The reaction is likely to contain only gaseous reactants and or products. Ebenezer?
It's false.
Yes, it's false. University practice. The reactants and products and or products not shown suggest they are present in the solid state.
False.
Yes, it's false. Okomfo Anokye, if two separate objects are in thermal equilibrium, then they have the same temperature.
True.
Kwame is true. Ejisuman, if two separate objects are in thermal equilibrium, then they are in physical contact. Yes, Ebenezer?
It's false.
Yes, it's false. University practice. If two separate objects are in thermal equilibrium, then they are separated by a heat conducting wall. Benedict?
False.
Yes, it's false. Another preamble. If the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is a. If the diagonals of the quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is a rhombus or a rectangle.
False.
Yes, it's false. Ejisuman, rectangle or square. Ebenezer,
It's true.
that is not correct. Sorry. University practice. A parallelogram is a square.
False.
No, then. That's not correct. Okomfo Anokye. Viviparity is seen in subterranean cartilaginous. false. Ejisuman Senior High, viviparity is the development of fruits without pollination. It's false, yes. University practice. Viviparity is seed variation of epithelial conditions. Yes. Benedict. No. The last set of statements for round 4. Okomfo Anokye, Senior High. Boron trifluoride is a polar molecule. Yes, Kwame.
False.
Yes, it's false. Ejisuman Senior High. Silicon tetrafluoride is a polar molecule. Ebenezer.
It's false.
Yes, it's false. University practice Senior High. Phosphorus trichloride is a polar molecule. Yes.
True.
Yes, it's true. And that ends round 4. I was hoping to see some smiles, but still no smile. Or should we bring you Pepsodent? I got a smile. Okay. Round 5. The riddles round. In this round, we have the Girl Riddle Bonanza, which will reward a school that solves 3 or all 4 riddles correctly. At this stage, if you solve 3 riddles correctly, 800 Ghana cedis to the team. If you solve all 4 riddles correctly, 1,200 Ghana cedis for the team. Into your pocket, too. So, I'll be reading a set of clues to one particular thing. Okay? As I'm reading, if you think that you know what I'm talking about, just draw my attention by ringing your bell. If you give a correct answer on the first clue, 5 points. So it's still anyone's game. Second clue, 4 points. By any other number of clues thereafter, 3 points. But if unfortunate, that answer is not correct, you have to sit out for that particular riddle, and I continue. The Girl Riddle Bonanza is proudly sponsored by Girl Good Energy. So I want to see some good energy in this round. Okay. Riddle number 1. I am a physical quantity. I am important in the specification of the states of a system. I have dimensions of energy divided by volume. Ejisuman Senior High. Yes, Abdul.
Pressure.
Pressure is correct. So, clue number 3, they get 3 points. Riddle number 2. I am one of the orders of insects. Many of my members are very different from each other, but all of them have piercing mouth parts in which they can suck the juices from plants or animals, usually plants. Their mouthpieces are contained in a beak or rostrum. Yes, Ejisuman.
Order Hemiptera.
Hemiptera is correct. Clue number 4, they get 3 points. Riddle number 3. I am a member of the platinum group of metals. As such, I have high melting points, high heat resistance, high corrosion resistance, and unique catalytic properties. I'm known for my smell and hence my name. I am the metal with the highest density. University practice in your high.
Osmium.
Osmium is correct. Clue number 4, 3 points. The last riddle. Will Ejisuman get the 800? Or? Okay. I am a real number. I am indeed an irrational number. I represent a geometrical ratio. I am approximated by a simple rational number. I am the ratio of the perimeter. Yes, Okomfo Anokye. Kwame.
Pi.
Pi is correct. And that ends round 5. At the end of the contest, here are the results. Okomfo Anokye Senior High School had 23 points. Ejisuman Senior High School had 26 points. Yes, you should. University Practice Senior High won the contest with 49 points. Okomfo Anokye Senior High School and Ejisuman Senior High School, thank you for joining us. As your people said, we'll be seeing you again. And maybe, who knows, let's keep the hope alive. Okay? University Practice, congratulations for winning the contest and qualifying to the 1-8 stage of the competition. And from what I see, your score is the highest so far for the day. So if at the end of the day still is the highest, you could win the AT Highest Scorers Award, which at this stage is worth 1,000 Ghana cedis. The AT Highest Scorer Award is sponsored by AT, Life is simple. So we keep it simple. Make it a point to join us for the next contest, which also promises to be exciting. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GWEL and supported by Joy News, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, AT Ghana, Pepsodent Toothpaste, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Better Malt, Coronation Insurance, Ghanaian Academic Research Network, GTP, and YFM. I am Dr. Anita Opon, your quiz mistress, and this is a Primetime production. Thank you.